This live thing looks so weird today. I couldn't, okay, here, we're gonna go like this. Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like we just need to do a what good is coming for everybody video in the next 72 hours because the last few days have been a little bit weird for me. I know I was I go here every day, at least once a day. Wrong direction today I went. I took myself somewhere. But it was not in the direction of where I was supposed to be going. So new paths may be opening up. I'm gonna just put my hair up here. Well, things really supposed to be serious and I joke. So on an island, it's not like there's so many ways to go, but you know, here we are. And I feel like I'm shifting into something else. I'm hoping there's really positive things coming. I feel like there is for myself and all of my viewers and people that follow along here. But it does feel like the last few days we have been, and at least for myself, but I'm looking at kind of the overall energy of people that I know as well, have been going through a real transformation and purging kind of process. There's been some things self character wise that have come up, and I've had to accept my shadow piece because remember, as I always tell you, shadow and light are a bonded pair. Okay, if we try to get rid of or kill off our shadow, then it actually causes more problems than just, you know, yeah, maybe I do this behavior, that's part of my shadow. Is it balanced with light, right? If you're doing too much light, you're out of full things, some good news, good omens, good whatever. Do you want me to do some pick-a cards? I may put up a little short post just to get a poll and find out what you would like to hear about. I'm happy to do the pick-a cards. I just need some questions that you actually want to view, that you have on your mind. So remember, my channel is interactive, so I want to bring you what works for you guys. Okay, so let's look. What good is coming here in the next 2 hours? Here in the next 2 hours. All right, so we'll make it as far as, what day are we on today? We'll make it as far as through the weekend, okay? Now, that being said, this is a timeless read, so whenever you find it 72 hours from now, we just added on a little bit more time because they said go through Sunday. So, okay, we'll go through Sunday. All right. And one more of these. Okay, we're doing the Star Codes Astro cards today. All right, we have Chiron first and foremost. This follows with the theme of what I've been feeling for the last couple of days. Excuse me, we've got cards dropping like flies here. Let's see. Okay, so Chiron is the wounded warrior. This is beautiful energy because in the next 72 hours, there's going to be a healing and understanding, an aha moment of something that's from childhood. Chiron is the asteroid that represent our wounded self that we heal and becomes our superpower. We come in with these wounds as a child, either from past life, previous life, or when we're very, very young. Okay, so these are a pattern or some patterns that have been up for healing, that have been up for transformation, that are finally in the next 72 hours going to make that turn for the positive and transform into healing. It's really beautiful. They're showing me, they said, look at the card. These snakes are kind of like the shadow and the light, and you have pearls on both sides here, okay? The great pearl of wisdom. And the other thing, they just went biblical with me. They said, don't throw your pearls to pigs, okay? So there may be some relationships. Hey, sweetie, how are you? There may be some relationships at this time that in the next 72 hours, there's a healing. You're going to have more self-worth, they're saying, and it's really going to transform some things so that you are in a position to where you're healing your past wounds, those Chiron wounds, rather than continuing it, right? You're going to have that self-worth to know that you are a pearl of great price. And you deserve that. We have Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This, more than anything, the energy that I get off this card with Digest is that someone may invite you to dinner in the next couple of days, the 72-hour mark. And that's one of the good things coming in. This could be a date, or this could be a friend that invites you to dinner, and it has really positive things that goes with it. As in, you may be in a position where the conversation over dinner, you're offered something that gives you great strength. We have dignified. I feel like you're going to be honored in some way and come into your strength in the next 72 hours. This is really beautiful energy. I feel like whether it be a date or whether it be just a friend date where you go out to dinner, or you digest the healing that has been happening over the last few days, you're going to come into your strength. This is a really good thing. I also feel like you're going to come into a position where you're sitting on your own throne in some way, right? So we are kings and queens of our own kingdoms and queendoms. You're really going to come into your own in some way and find that strength within inside yourself. They're showing me the throne room of your own heart. And then we have Pisces, which is sensitized. So you might be a Pisces, or you might be dealing with a Pisces. It's not really about the astrology. Rise, meaning been what we would call been crying out of nowhere and going through the purging and the healing process. But this is actually Neptune influence. Okay, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the dreamer. You've got to bring Pisces to earth. So in the next 3 days, you're going to be really sensitive to your big dreams, the things really like to bring in. And this is really positive. So they're saying dream, and notice that even in these fish, you've got shadow and light, right? You've got gold and a gray. And working together. Okay, until, sorry, today I'm having the hardest time getting my camera to do what I want to do, but we're good. Show someone speaking something that really gives you strength and that helps you to heal in some way. So someone may be telling you how they feel about you. This could be in a romantic relationship, or this could be in a friendship. Let's get a wisdom and oracle card and look at that a little bit deeper. All right. Okay. Your inner being, higher power, and higher source, you're really going to become more sensitive to that. That's a beautiful thing, because you're going to be, what Spirit's saying is you're going to be connecting with your inner being and source in such a way, it's a 4 here, 4s are about, is solidifying your foundation with your higher self, higher power source. So you're really going to be feeling that connection, that inner knowing. You're going to be sensitive and sensitized to the positive aspects of your higher being, your higher power and source. You may be getting messages in dream time, angelic messages if you're into the angels, because they just show us spirit round and round. Okay? It feels like you're going to actually heal a process that's been round and round and round. Now notice this is the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so we're the path is a spiral. It is not a straight line on the clock ticker. So in that 3 days, where previously it may have given you some trouble, or that higher power perspective. The other thing is, I'm feeling like someone who maybe you have been round and round with, your the relationship kind of goes round and round. You guys come to a healing place. You guys come to, which is the zero truth. Okay, there's some really positive things being spoken and healing that's happening in a positive way. That looks like saying something about how they feel. Some of them may offer you a commitment because every day there's going to be progress with this relationship that has been round and round in the past. I'm trying to, they said, look, and then you get the milk and honey. Okay. So in this next 3 days, I feel like there's going to be, how are they saying that? It's like a nagging feeling that you've had. You haven't been able to figure it out yet. Like, okay, so they said, tell them about yourself. So one of my life questions that comes up for me is, am I lovable? Right? Am I loved? Am I safe? Those are childhood questions where I didn't feel like I was lovable. I didn't feel like someone would stick around. You know, we all have our, I've been very, with that being said, it's like they're saying there's a change that's happening, right? So even an old wound, because we have that Chiron healing happening, okay? Even an old childhood wound, looking at it, yes, I am here to have a different life than what maybe my parents had, or the things that I saw in the past that didn't work out. What if it does work out, right? And so you're going to allow yourself to be flexible. I feel like with this, in the next 3 days, you're going to allow yourself to receive the compliments, the love, the outpouring. There's people in your life, not just love, romance, relationships. They're saying with this group, you've been so strong for so long that the next 3 days you're going to be really surprised at how people connect to you, how they love, how they give you energy in a way that is beautiful, how they open themselves up to you and affected them in a positive way. Some of you might be getting love offers in the next 3 days. I'm reading for lots and lots of people, okay? And I can't predict someone's free will, but that being said, I feel like with this group in the next 3 days, you come into, I'm getting this wave of peace over me, where the last couple of days for me personally have not been peaceful in my spirit. Mentally, my mental health has really been offline, we'll say. Okay, it's been a little bit haggard, and some of you might have been experiencing that as well. But it feels like whatever has been disruptive in your life, that this kind of good change that's coming in is a positive disruption, meaning it disrupts the inner, seeing other people around you finally being able to give you your flowers, okay, give you your compliments, give you your dinner invites, give you your joy, because they really love you, okay? The Spirit's like, you have no idea how positively you affect the people around you. And in the next 3 days, you're going to have the good that's coming in, is you're going to allow yourself to have those words of affirmations, to be loved on. I feel like there's going to be a hint of all of your love languages that are touched on in the next 3 days. And that's a really, really beautiful thing. So it's going a little bit long, so let me kind of sum everything up. In the next 3 days, what I'm seeing for you guys, the good that's coming in, is a healing, an aha moment, a change point in a childhood negative pattern or negative limiting belief finally being healed and allowed to be released, you making a different choice. I do see a dinner invitation coming in, or dinner or lunch or coffee, you know, a sharing of food together with either a love interest or a friend, matters not. And I'm seeing several different people in your world over the next 3 days showing you love in various ways. You can look up the 5 love languages. I feel like all 5 of your love languages are going to be touched upon by people in your life, and you're really going to be shown that you are loved. And it's maybe in small measures, but you've done something nice for them. It's almost like you've been working and helping other people for so long that now finally they can serve you, they can give to you, they can love up on you, and it gives them great joy to love up you. So let it happen, okay? We know you're strong, we know you're dignified, but part of strength is allowing someone else to help you, allowing someone else to love up on you and do for you for once, okay? So thank you so much, you guys. That's what I have for you today. Really exciting because I feel like these are kind of small things in the next 3 days, but they lead to huge changes, especially about how you feel about yourself. It's like your self-esteem is going to be increasing in huge measures, and I'm really, really happy for you guys. So until next time, aloha.